What is going on, YouTube? This is the guy in the camo hat, and today we are going to be doing some Copenhagen Black. I have this can to kill, and then I got one more can, and then I'm done with it. I'm throwing in the towel. I call quits. I am going back to Copenhagen straight because this is starting to get a little old. Well, shit, there it goes all over my fucking desk. Awesome. Today, I'm spitting in a McDonald's cup, as I probably have been in the last few videos, either like a cup or a bottle or something, because my mud jug is all the way over there, and I don't feel like fucking getting it. And my other one's out in the car. If you didn't notice yet, I am repping with my new ass motherfucking Copenhagen snuff shirt. My girlfriend got it for me for Christmas. I forgot to mention that I got it in that video that I put up the other day. Also, I couldn't show you because I was using it, but I got a new phone. It's an iPhone, so now I can be like everyone else in this fucking country, and I have 3 minutes to spare, so I'm gonna go on it, and I'm gonna check my face space, and I'm gonna go through all my shit and look at my wall, even though I just checked it 2 minutes ago. Got some dip on my tongue. Okay, so you know how in almost every single video I apologize for rambling and getting completely off topic? Well, that's exactly what we're going to be doing today, because that's kind of what I want to do. I think it's called a stream of consciousness or something like that, where I just start with something and we just see where it goes from there. So if you're not really interested in that and you're sitting and tentatively watching this video waiting for something entertaining to happen, I have no guarantees for you. But if you're like me and you watch YouTube videos while you do other shit, you might enjoy this, because I'm just going to be talking, and I know I like doing that, is I just put a video on and I just listen to the person and don't give a fuck about what they're really doing in their video. I just like listening to them while I do other shit. Kind of like music, but YouTube videos. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was thinking of doing a video on Duck Dynasty and how it's fucking retarded, but on my way back from a class today, I decided that I have some really awesome conversations with myself when I'm walking to and from class. And I figured I'd just kind of do one of those things for you guys. If you like it, cool. If you don't like it, I don't give a fuck. So, yeah, that's that. That's out of the way. We're gonna start. I figured I'd start by talking about this class that I had today, where it's Geo 110. What was it? Geography of International Conflicts. And I have to take it for ROTC. And there's about maybe like 7 or 8 other guys in the class with me, so it's not really that bad. But we started the class, and how'd the teacher start it out? It was like, oh my god, it's so cold out today. like, this was, like, the first day of class, and she tried doing that, like, if you've ever been to college, there are those professors that, like, try to be super, like, I don't know, but, like, she just started the class, first day of class, most people are like, hey, this is me, these are my credentials, you're going to be taking this class, and then, like, we're going to go over this. Let's read the syllabus out loud. Oh, I got a notification. Let's see what it is. Oh, Clash of Clans. Really cool. Don't you just hate those people? Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, and you basically sit in a lecture hall and you listen to them read the syllabus out loud on a PowerPoint when you could just do that yourself at home in less time and then go back to bed and nurse your hangover. Anyway, how did she start it? It was like, oh my gosh, it's so cold. It's been so snowy. Holy shit. No, really. It's winter. Kind of does that here. And then, what did she say? It was like, I'm so happy that our, like, school janitors or the service workers or whoever it is that's in charge of the groundskeeper people, they've done such a good job keeping the sidewalks clear and free from snow and ice. And I was like, yeah, I guess they have. And then she's like, that was sarcasm. And I don't know, it kind of sounded like sarcasm. I couldn't really tell. But yeah, and I was like, well, first of all, most of the sidewalks are at least salted and pretty clear, and the ones that aren't like on the main part of campus. Plus, it's been snowing on and off like the last, like, 3 weeks. So that doesn't really help. And they only have a limited number of guys. They can only do so much, you know. Plus, I don't know what kind of shoes she was wearing. She was probably wearing those high heel leather boot things that all the girls wear. But, you know, if you got mud and treads on the bottom of your feet, you have no problem going through the snow. So, I mean, I've never really slipped unless it was a complete sheet of ice, you know, wearing any boots of any type. Or at least those ones. My other ones are a little slicker because I got like a flat surface or whatever. But then she kept talking and she introduced herself, and turns out she was in the Pennsylvania National Guard in an aviation unit, so I guess she's okay. In my standards, she's very okay. But yeah, it's been really fucking cold, really snowy here. No shit. That's kind of what happens in the northern part of the states during the winter, especially around the Great Lakes. I had flag detail yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. And, like today, I don't know what it got up to. It got up to like 10 or something like that. It was pretty cold yesterday. Tomorrow it's only supposed to get up to 6. 6 is supposed to be the high. But, we were lowering the flag yesterday, and I was the guy doing the rope. And so our flagpole, like, there's a little box, like, this big that you have, and there's, like, the mechanism that catches the line, and then there's, there's no bottom. Like, there's just a mechanism on the inside of the flagpole, and then there's no bottom, and you got, like, room to stuff the line back into the flagpole. But anyway, we were just in ACUs, no gloves, no fleeces, no nothing like that, no cold weather gear. And so we're out there, and the flag's all folded up, and I'm fiddling with this thing, trying to get it back in. And after about, like, I don't know how long I was screwing around with it, but my hands just started locking up and freezing, and I just could not grab the rope and, like, stuff it into this tiny-ass little hole. And I started blowing on my hands and, like, rubbing them together. And when I'd like, pull my hands apart, like, I could feel them peeling. Like, the skin wasn't peeling, but, like, just from blowing on my hands, the moisture in my breath had already frozen to my skin in the amount of, while I was rubbing them and going like that. And then in the amount of time from when I stopped rubbing to going like this, it had already turned to ice. So yeah, that was pretty fucking brutal. So I turned to the commander of the color guard, or the flag detail, and I was like, my hands are not working. My hands cannot move. Okay, I can't do this anymore. So he's like, all right. So he turned around, went back inside, warmed up for a little bit, and then I finished the job. Speaking of cold weather here, I don't know what all you guys do, but I've never been a scarf person. Like, I've never worn scarves. But what the fuck is up with all these guys wearing all these fruity-ass motherfucking scarves? That's what I want to know. You look like a fucking fairy walking around with a scarf that looks like your mommy knit for you, okay? It's all, like, colorful and patterned and everything. Leave that for the girls. If you want to wear a scarf, wear a black scarf or a gray scarf or a brown scarf, alright? Or any single colored scarf, as long as it's not like fucking like neon blue or something, you know, like a normal color and a scarf, or like a face mask. I understand your face gets kind of cold. If you're gonna wear a scarf, wear a normal motherfucking scarf, alright? Or suck it the fuck up and just deal with it, alright? That drives me nuts. Is when I'm walking down the quad and I see all these guys wearing these patterned, frilly, fairy scarves. Fuck, what else am I gonna talk about? Let's see. I don't know if I showed you guys my other knife. I don't know if I told you guys that this freshman lost my knife on the fall FTX. I lent it to him, and he put it back on my bedroll and didn't tell me about it. And then I laid my sleep system down on it and went to sleep. And in the morning, I was like, "Hey, can I have my knife back?" And he's like, "Oh, I gave it to you." And I was like, "Fuck no, you didn't." And he was like, "Yeah, I put it on your bedroll." And I was like, "Oh shit." So the platoon spent like 4 minutes combing the area trying to find my fucking knife, and they couldn't find it. So finally made enough money over break to get a new ass knife. I got a Gerber, tiny ass little skinny thing. Blade's good. I like the blade. I wish it was a little bit longer, or a little bit wider, I mean. It's got a problem locking sometimes. But I wish it was, you know, just a little bit wider so I could grab it. But the one thing that I didn't like about my other knife was how fucking wide it was. Like, it was... Here's my Leatherman. It was almost, like, wider than that. Yeah, it was, like, wider than that. It was, like, maybe 2 of these. And my knife pocket is the same pocket as my key pocket. So I mean, I guess it could have been my phone pocket back when I had that fucking toaster block ass phone. I don't even know if I ever showed it to you guys, but it was like that big, and it was one of them slidey phone things that the phone stores give you for free. But like, it was a bitch to get my fucking keys in my pocket with that knife. And I guess I could have put them in my phone pocket, but then they're smashing up on the buttons and my pocket's bulging like a motherfucker. And then all the girls go, "Do you have your phone and your keys in your same pocket, or are you just happy to see me?" So yeah, new knife. Speaking of new phone as opposed to my old toaster, I don't remember. I don't go through all my videos and check to see if I ever told you guys all these fucking stories. So there's pretty sure I told this to you guys. When I'm driving to my community college class, there's this lady at this intersection. It's intersection of Randolph and Bradley. You probably don't give any fucks about that whatsoever, but that's where it is. Anyway, you're on Randolph, and it comes to like a T, and Bradley goes either way, and then on the other side, there's like this little basketball court thing. And every single day when I'd go to my class, she'd be out there on her roller skates with this baton, doing her little routine, twirling it around. But anyway, I finally have a good phone, and I got a video of her twirling. I went to class today, and she wasn't out there, but it's cold as shit. But I got one when I was driving home. I came down here to pick something up. Maybe. I don't remember when it was, but she was out there twirling, and I finally got a video of it. I'm gonna wait a little bit before I upload it, see if I can get a better one, because it's like across the street, and then there's like the park, so it's kind of far away. So I had to zoom, and but it's still pretty shitty quality. So I mean, you can kind of see her, but you can't really see her that well. So I'm just gonna hold off a little bit, see if I can get a better video, and then I'll upload it, show all you guys. It's classic. It's so funny. Well, why am I doing this? I don't know why I'm using my hands so much in this video. Probably because I'm cold. It's really fucking cold down here. I got my space heater cranked up to 110, not 110 degrees, but it's on full on the highest heat. Like, highest heat setting is like 85, and then I've got it on high power. You know what I mean. But it's cold down here, and I'm just in my t-shirt now. I took my hoodie off so I could do the goddamn video. Anyway, this shirt is bomb ass. Yeah. It was like she said it was like the only fucking Copenhagen shirt that she could find, other than ones that said like I heart Copenhagen, which could be, you know, like Copenhagen, where is that, Denmark or whatever. But yeah, it was either this or a snuff buckle. I'm really happy she got me this, because this shirt is fucking awesome. Yeah, this has been the guy in the camo hat, and I'll see you all later.